Yes, already a time with the NDC. Lawyer TWUM-BARIMA with you. Lawyer Kwaba. Arabe, what is saying?
I don't.
You very catch your flow. What you Dr. Bawumia?
Mintie one in an alcohol in Nada.
Wouldn't you one eh?
I've seen excerpts, but
was that except in here? Can one say?
And I've seen, but some year my transcripts from Genesis to Revelation of the idea or and Matthew Bid and one another in Mintie.
When you be that, I didn't hear.
So McCarry.
McCarry.
My son, I don't go on Penia over there. So Cassari, I just bet so can't that means he.
Nanado. As
more can be an I should bet you years and what you say. And this other can be our and
Faquem.
Well, I mean, that is how I see it. Or Cassandra could open command for better and further clarities are mad or can be an SB fracture as one country. And to me, I've never listened to him, to be honest. That's the honest truth. Maybe first one see.
But there's a clear case where Dr. Bawumia was a competitor of the NDC. There can't be also minty and you cannot get charity. Okay. So tell the minty, but there can't be a what?
Oh, of course, you have to do can't be.
Now, what do you make of it?
Oh, no, so woman said, as you about me has come to do it. Not that I wouldn't show you one. Not me the wild best at it.
What is that with the wild best at?
The wild best at it. Me the wild best at it. Now, you're starting to say.
Yes, that here.
In 2015,
Mano.
The current vice president of the Republic, I'm your poster boy. Make a poster boy,
Hammer.
Boy,
Auntie, Monfa the phone, and Radia Monfree Hamano.
iPhone. I say iPhone. All right, so I mean, I
send it to Jerry. Send it to Jerry. Jerry Obama.
Jerry,
me and my voice.
One voice of boy, and Timmy don't wear fresh and
one of the
seven pennies of what my body and 50 answer.
What you make a be out from Yanam Kai.
Nothing to me, Casanona.
I don't know one of them.
All right, so the queen.
Not more ready, Kafa, your mamma, and also Remy. We are near the Swat.
Bawumia question, I was balance question. Ubusa Bawumia question, one of the difference, balance question. And now meet you, I think I'm not going to or boss, now audio. And now do some body in every way. Mr. Jerry, I send him out.
You make a point of amount.
So, as usual, Bawumia Munum and not doing none of it. But you see, one more, I want him, I mean, more to one coaching the aircraft. Or, bro,
are they?
The man fidgets too much. Vice President, what mean now on Casasa Brandy? Why too much fidgeting? What are they saying now for? Are you serious? One can ask another than to do. Why are that good now? It's too much. You saw it, and some shouldn't be.
Me who are sad and who shouldn't teach her.
The ticket would be going at the podium or some friends. I didn't know good me now. Or no, or Quahifa. As I mean, go to bread, I was a wood, you tonight, and to know Javacona the counter would you decide in one. But by Bakuyan, I'm a fan starting on him. Now, before I saw Bonukan, and I'm not going to visit. Was it Mamma Kennedy for us having on Jazzy? And before got to buy a queue MPs not to Dabbing.
Saturday.
Omokota by Bawumia to Dabbing.
I think Saturday, right?
Sabi and Preduasa. And Penny said, see about the more free fee. Needed the Tessia one thing. And he said, now, say, MB before Judy Mono, and woman, dear woman, Yansen, when one more per se. About 2 free, unfortunately, women that be see. And yet the beer is women, but this very one day be women. Now, and quite a for beer. We need listen as a common the never as Nanka Yens and Nahob man say, you cried in the Cosim Mendano. You who say SG if we became delegates in Untia everywhere. And on delegates as you win him.
I don't know if PSD.
To one of us, we on question change. Delegates now can you put 200,000 to my about Kotuba, Miana, Canada, Japan, Waban. SG if one more. Sebi want to Abanabi. I know, as I'm petty. 7th December 2024 besi memenda yebeto ba no memenda
me ansano
yebeto ba no memenda no better answer no then no answer
SDA vote no mo hia
ma busa a simple question me see every before to maba no wo to MPs nyina de memenda anya bia no all the strongholds 136 right or okay you fancy 136 136 strongholds na ekoto aba no delegates ni na SDA ni bia ni ba bia. First question. Second question, Bawumia de na awon koto ya no so we ni ye no. Eno so no over 200,000 people na to aba no. Eno so na SDA ni bia nkan delegate no. Enipa mpima ha ni etire ana to aba. SDA ni bia nim. Otu bi. SDA ni won SDA ni ku no. Okoto aba ni bi memenda na no ana se wanto.
Enti ye prempo Saturday no na ye beto.
You see Saturday in the Mari said last time me do firm. Me chira ma hu say enye
1124 no.
Enye word of mouth. But to change it na ensi na sichina because you will not get that 100 and not less than 180 MPs need to pass it for you. MPP voice and parliament. 136 137 into what we nyina to us say unya that number to pass it. And this position is a support that. Simple. So what do you mean that?
Genuinely, I want to understand. Yes, some ranoa. Yes, some dating noa. And
one person dating.
Me just doing hypothetical. Situation. Ni effect benya wo elections so near there.
No, so understand dating is effect be benya also.
No, but me bisa say.
So
and I genuinely want to understand because
and I am also
last time Mamu resist.
In as much as it will also not change anything when we vote on that same day, let's vote it on that same day. And I gave you a precedent that the last time we checked, 1996 elections was held on Saturday.
Obeka say na SDA for no no so sa.
Why na catch that?
And they
what are you basing on to say that? Why na catch no so?
Exponential.
Why na catch no more
400,000?
Why na catch no more no so? Even if they were 20, there's a number. Even if they were 20, it's a number.
But I genuinely want to know.
And I'm also genuinely want to. I'm willing to understand why you want the date to change. I mean, not you. I mean, they want the date.
May share the situation where in 2016, and you raise the same conversation of a year date in Sisa. And you say now, including even myself. We objected. Of course, you know people. We objected. 2061
now team that hold the way campaign.
Idea bubu no. Bubu maton.
Media oya beje.
Bubu maton.
Anyway,
a problem be wo na yes Sunday a problem be wo.
Oh, you see, I don't think there's a problem, but my point is say, enye ye share date no. The constitution has been so from Genesis. Okay. And many na the Bible say Yakopon sam na wo. On this ana adania na besi memenda nye na ka se nkwesi memenda tinie ana ma tra kira o se esi memenda ni bi pen enipa eto ma was over 78%. Na ko ton so na 78% a distinction no what transams na 78% a distinction grade.
They are calling for say at least and yet necessarily putting a date a best sound with time. Every second Tuesday of every November. Nanka
after 2025.
So not that you were against it, but the timing of that conversation.
You're at the right time. Now on to one this me. No said Sunday to be. And one can the friend when you're Sunday to be. Even drinking, if you're never from your coffee, and once I'm back. Young go back to Bawumia. I would start here. Now, medical board on the money, Mahama Basopa.
Okay.
Minimum that sending some more can you know, Bawumia to them not.
Are they?
Wabuano Yamin Shamhama.
Wabado Kamabad Bawumia.
I would add Yam.
Are they?
Yamin Shamhama, Papa, will be a Yankopon Canon. Send a new vision as ever my ideas and I don't know.
You've been here.
Why in the D can Okroma say S Gracia with you? Imanyanko
S Gracia.
Why in the D can cast or betray S Gracia Mukroma?
President Mama.
And why Why is not some can be actually?
Bawumia so be choice grasham. O me no mu twantro.
You see? I grow on the so.
Enya no kure.
Say see am not here say. Hold on. No, I'm coming. Say see am not here say. One new president a bomber forming committee a one decided who Bawumia where's Gracia. They are working now. 5-member committee. It is chaired by Papa Nedin Crowd. I wrote his name somewhere yesterday. Dr. Janet Fofie.
Janet Fofie Commission.
On another 5-member committee. Now, when we decided was as Gracia says, see, I can say they are still working. They are not even done. When Gusu Yajma says, say, ya, I'm not here, I can say, committee Yajma, when Gusu, I decided was as Gracia over 2025. Bawumia, what dear? The hypocrisy that has involved these people. What can woman just say? What can woman just say?
The president be better make choice grasham.
Of course, it can be done.
How?
You see, I was Muhammad, you know, catch us so on executive side, he lists it to be free automatically.
But he doesn't lead the executive side.
Hold on. Can I take a 71? Or can you executive in one?
I said Article 71. The executive ex gratia emolument is not determined by the president.
Hold on.
Although he sets up the committee.
Hold on. Number three.
Me too.
He leads the executive.
Okay.
And can decide for the executive. 10 years. Your 3 arm of government. Legis, Judia, and then the executive.
Right.
So 3 arm no. Will be our what you done. No, was say me other arm na can be din communia hwe kwan wo mo de nso be fa so. Which is the judiciary and parliament there no. Ye no mbedi nkomo. Ni ahwe wo mo de no so. Entenie Article 71 no. The problem Ghana for war is not the salaries they are deciding. Tenie. Salary is a right. Once somebody works, he or she must be paid.
That's true.
It's a right. It's a Ghana for one problem. Ghana for problem ne yet sikabum ya tam then millionaire da makwabra minimobia our presidential staffer. What the 250,000 Ghana cedis? I go for the first time.
As ex gratia.
Presidential staffer. How? So we'll be on no year presidential staffer now 4 years depending on 250,000 which is kind of 2.5 billion. Why just an ex gratia?
Now see Article 71.
No, I mean, I was just telling you what is there. Basically. So what I say. And you know, it is basically about the salaries and the emoluments and allowances of these people.
So we read Article 71 too. Just for educational purposes.
That's fine, you can read.
71.2 said the salaries and allowances payable and the facilities available to the president and the vice president, the chairman and other members of the Council of State, ministers of state and deputy ministers, being expenditure charged on the consolidated fund, shall be determined by Parliament on the recommendations of the committee referred to in clause 1 of this article.
Simple.
So in this case, it is determined by Parliament. So
how
does the president constitutionally?
I have explained to you that Ghana for any problem with a president being paid a salary. So any salary no so become.
Okay.
The problem with S gratia and your salary I would be. I know everybody who works is entitled to a salary. Once a while, man, the problem is say, when we in fear now, near work is cabinet time boom near and matrabo okay. What the president of home?
Define was say for the purposes of this article, and except as otherwise provided in this constitution, salaries includes allowances, facilities and privileges and retiring benefits or awards. Me know what can I say? Okay. Me point to say. Almost say President Mama so about big chat.
My question, I want to answer me. Say, what kind do you see anything presidential staffer?
Debbie, presidential.
So why are they taking money? Why are they taking it? Matran will be Nipandina me boy right there. Come on, India so.
Which was determined by the committee.
Me say she took. I'm as a who push me. No,
boy. What be your money now?
Anybody away? Send the understand or them an afternoon to add. Anybody on why as a person. So what I say. But the makers in the same say Ghana for any problem with Katachi more Angeltv from Nutrient gas yeman salary. The problem Ghanaians are having, they say that 4-year chunk na the more 4 years bia what on call ye and so no boom almost a drain public purse. That is the problem I want out when more. That is the problem cameramen producers no bia was say added and fear name be anybody what kind what's a retirement? So can retirement.
That's true.
So if sometimes we miss it as MP I retire.
What's a renew seat?
As MP I retire now.
But the constitution gives you 4 years.
Hold on now. Have I retired?
For a year parliament to be
check the meaning of retirement.
Not by dictionary definition. But this is a case where you say or minor you call every 4 years be you dissolve parliament for another one too. Not that I'm in support of that nonsense. I must be. Let's state that very clear. But there is a case where you're in support and what the law says. Lawyer, let me go there. What's a retirement? Will be winning the seat or call retirement.
Oman Penny say we need a 2020 or baby. Did he retire?
Why?
Oman Penny was retire.
Or retire 4 years in your man another mandate. Per the law. And yet they may make out. And yet Mimi position. Mimi position, I'm one of the people that have fought for the removal of ex gratia in this country.
So
but we are talking about the law.
So hold on. There is no law that cannot be changed if you want to change it.
Agreed.
Even entrenched laws, there are procedures to change them. This is one of them. This is one of them. And I'm telling you, the Nippon is not catch us. But what you if you just because said that we don't answer question. You know what one and I can saying at the end of my and I'm sitting here tell you it can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done, except you don't want to do it.
Okay.
And the Nippon trust you say no. You see, excuse me to say it's only a fool who doesn't learn.
That's true.
A man for why should I would you a man for? So the man for say, you have a problem with ex gratia no tongue, yeah, and the constitution. And yes, you have a problem with it. And the person who want to come and lead you is telling you that I didn't also have a problem. I'm ready to fix it for you. When he said it, the MPP in general say, Mahaman won't win him pono abasano. That was their response. Mahaman won't win him po no be change ex gratia no be they are hypocrites. Led by Bawumia, and now was so no so about ex gratia. Then no quite about
Yeah.
Say was national service with him.
I'll say mandatory national service will be here.
Mandatory national service and your brother bank. Mom trust him for brother Adam.
Make a one. Brother Nada will be here.
Who's the national service no become?
I also be.
Hey, na me when you nam national service so woman gain experience from certain institutions. But we want minimum. Does he even understand the system?
Was it national service here? Where you body and you could be broke man. And you assume uncle ya koto. Now we hear through one.
Says who? Says who? It is a say okay so okay and you chum anyhow. Me school me graduate and pay as first degree holder in economics. Me kwede. Me kwatre fi antwen ba omi and napko want me anso mu. No what trust him on the us on one na napko baye. What trust him napko me no kase what napko for work won tua. We gina woni mu sha obo. On call you.
You could fear Piasamu, our Croha.
Not by any call you. Not by any good to us still. What was I with my guy? I
go via Piasa was a year determined by Bawumia, dear. I dare so President Mahame, who are Jenny Dean in areas and was.
You are not getting something right. Messi.
I am a Miko Kofi.
I don't mean you. No, I don't mean you. I mean, or no, I'm saying he's not getting something right. The American say, somehow my Jenny Dean will be a Jibin Rako. And they are saying they have come to realize that no amount for no problem with idea when I and we want to change it. It's as simple as that. I want you to set an example. Talk about for the AAB Okromwa. You try as gracia to buy for the or castle one pet or managing idea. I'm a manager to back.
Now, President Mamo didn't the number.
Oh, Katachi, don't mix the issues up.
Okay.
Messi. He is about to take one again. I want to see him rejecting it.
Yeah, Brenno. Okay.
On rejecting it.
It's a good call.
I want to see him rejecting it. So we bold. Also, bold options. National service. That is the bold option. We. Ubi tell some me be 24-hour economy system. Obe run 3 shift 8 hour each. Amo bi anya dwuma ye obi so be twa na service. In 2 years go kwatena fi. Na ko twen napko. Napko na mko de ho ka mutumi ntua. Wagu no. Wo si eye initiative eye o baby. Wo na ade ba yate. Why couldn't you sustain it up to now? So my rescue so my ya part-time job 3 me koya dwuma 1 year na me fi o metena fi. No bi so nkoye bi. Ana na de bo ho samrane. Fa no to nchen. Was a reduction of ministers. The last time I checked, the first person to talk about reduction of ministers,
President Mahama made mention of that. So the 80, was it 80 something?
60.
60 ministers, okay.
60. And no grand MPP for yala yo, kotoba kunya for you, uncle for you. As answer boom. And how can you use system ministers? Now regional ministers come by saying, and one more commissar. It's more me the all can one more do not answer back. On what the quote less figure.
I say 50.
Including deputies. On 50, no. Does it include all the regional ministers in Nkwani? I must say, even as at yesterday, an MP for an MPP was challenging me yesterday and run up that Mahama cannot use 60 ministers to run this country. And run up at multimedia. NPP MP from Ashanti region.
And they didn't say.
Oh, yeah.
But so you're lawyer. You must be quoting people.
I mean,
or can bedroom.
That be one kind of bedroom. Or can or like me no now. I no can members bonding. But at least my young man like me, when you send Kakrabi, I would the MP.
No MP was Ashanti.
MP was Ashanti region. Et me catcher me say one no say my man in fact any basis M1 sorry M1 mine. Ah. I don't touch constitutional review. Kataje constitutional review. Come on, with the TV. Constitutional review. The first person to talk about constitutional review in this country.
Constitutional review. President Mahama.
Thank you. Mr. Bawumia.
In the run up to this election.
What the demo? Mahama can't. I know I found the pen watch. I do a miss maybe. Or boss on such and do a miss maybe. And then Bawumia so scrap e-levy.
Yes, still constitutional review on a Musa question. Now, what's the MPP for? I say, your mama and me review the constitution.
No, what's almost say? Mahama and me, Mam Pono, Castle Betra as Gratium.
And talk of the review of the constitution.
Yeah.
But this is a case where President Mahama had Unya Akwanya.
Okay.
Say, ya Jumani Nina to ho. Now obey implemented. That is a year the Albert Kojo Commission report on Modebaye in 2011. Now you issue white paper somewhere a year November the same year. Now from 2011, Obabaye president 6 months of President Mills and another 4 years of Onua. Why implementing a year recommendations of a year the committee? And there was who was a reviewer. That is where the questions were.
Okay, so constitutional review document and I think it's about almost 1,000 pages.
984.
Makanina. Not less than 2 times. But Mimpuno, I still have issues even with the work that they have done. I commend them. Professor Atuguba was the executive secretary then who led it. They did an excellent job. We are spending about $6 million dollars.
$6 million.
$6 million. 3 million in asset, 3 million in liquid asset. Physical and liquid, 3 each. There are still some things that me feel say it should be captured or we should think about the game. Number one, presidential age. I didn't think I said me 40 and I'm a president. Name mini age I do am to me. So personally.
So you think you are flawed in the
Of course. Electoral Commission would do 70 and 20 for you. Supreme Court did 70 and 20 I didn't do 70 years and not all was a president. Are you not over? A judge who can expound knowledge, Crampo, yes, won't mean to after 70 years. Electoral Commissioner, yes, won't mean to after 70 years. They are all constitutional officers. Your office as president is also a constitutional office. Why do you want to be there after 70 years?
Including members of parliament.
Of course.
So these are recommendations about but
largely can any review.
But largely
so say, some more work need to be done on the review work.
Okay.
some more work needs to be done, and that is what the NDC is now talking about, or John Romani Mama is talking about. So some more work needs to be done. We need to look at certain things again, even though one more year, me and
what read the document, and then you are familiar with the fact that even the fundamental idea which form the basis of the review, which is national development plan and the structure to go about it.
Yeah.
John Dramani Mahama and President Mills, they rejected it.
And so I'm still telling you, said some work still need to be done. The review work, say I'm say that Katasio ultimate put be there. But what now ultimate ambassador I think I need it back.
What that gonna okay.
And the pennies is a bit of a join by Pino Conachia and Yenisru. Or Pamwadi man and money common and Namu Yading. No, they are to the captain back and Koyi, no Conachi. I gather an extra momentum and force to come back. So, yes, maybe they didn't implement it at the onset. But it doesn't mean that we can't look at it again. And for instance, because me and they almost sign yet an extra review on that review worker. I will bring out that view now. So I want us to have a cut-off age for the president.
That's true.
In that, and say yes, how open na this is nice that we go the 100 years going to president. We are all going to agree back on. Is it right?
Now, Omumfa with Ukona Wumekia, Womumfa, the floor Nemra from Kakra, and free South 40. So, I want to come open and say, every 40 even lower than the so what I said. So that's what I'm saying, that we will still do some work on the review work. Now, yes, I'm and that, and I've been here Ghana for the and maybe I know my Sunday. Yes, and on certain things. And then we will do it back again. Comprehensively.
Comprehensively.
Okay, yeah,
so that's what we said. And also, basis so. But I thought, where to come the man? Stealing from Mahama policies. Mahama policies are how we are going to Bositawi. E-levy to from BAM. And I don't the money Mahama can say, Adewe, and to me. And to me. But could you upon the information minister say? The vice president is part of the decision making. And to whether you have one, I won't come. What to be in the bar? And then I make us a major.
Catch every.
When you say that group or team called economic management team.
So before so about Stone Charles then and somebody took that exercise to court. With, I'm sure you want to say, which distracted the plan of implementation as when the case was ruled upon. Okay, so Professor Kwaku Asari and the court, which is Asari and the court. That was somewhere 2015.
Okay,
but that document had been there from 2011 to 2015. So clearly
the time length now that is not really an issue. The issue is your willingness to go with it.
The political will.
All right. So it can be there for National Constitution in India from 1992. And we have been talking about the change almost every political year. We just need one thing, the ability or the willingness to carry up the exercise. That willingness has been a president yet to take up that exercise and make it the first effort of getting the views of Ghanaians on how to review our constitution. And Ghana for year. All right, and now I'm upon age 15. Maybe I'm tampa. Na me money tampa. And now I'm a ticket money tampa. Some more man some become tampa. So na me no mu via. And now me tie na man point.
Me producer.
Me tie ya one mark be free man. Me so upon age 15. Bam.
I agree.
And now me some see ya me matransi.
Ba wa mantem.
I know nyama some me so upon age 15. Tama me so upon no. Me mu me so na sa na me upon me.
Upon age 15.
Hey, yes have. What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Philip Obinza, this lawyer is confused. Okay, I think the word should be confused. If Mahama have a change of mind on certain policies, why can't Bawumia too?
The one key thing about the economic management team is that they formulate policies and implement it.
That's true.
They formulate policies and implement it. Policy for formulation and anything. And on the say, one be for baby. So you percent your J and a tour won't be in so. And I percent your conference way back. Now, Yakob ya pekwan ya befa so din so yaba na Yakob so na ba. All right, so now say o committee ni kwadwene ho say ya pese ya do to a mobile money transactions so now ba be kas ma wo tan ma ade ne ba mu wie antenie na sem o ka asama ya nye to e mobile money so wo ka yansa na say to ne ba
one-Kumasi for can show.
yes, he said it before that policy and the policy came to pass. What timubi
maybe I know no munya adwe but don't me
enya no kura da won kan ba bia da
so no munya adwe
so no munya adwe o kan wo
na nya no obeka say wo ba obetwemi
oh
and as afterthought
I am telling you that they are hypocrites now. Do you believe Bawumia? O ka kire say wa chidola na si wa china si amba o ka kire say it is only when you borrow too much that is why you go to IMF and now IMF because we have borrowed too much.
I agree.
Okachira will say, so urani on maya with debt to GDP 57%, a sign of incompetence, and then that GDP understand 100%. Which is anyway. One then call for
economic crisis.
A dear crisis, every even buy. Every buy a more COVID thing because COVID didn't come more man way $6 billion. On the other day,
is this 6 billion?
Yes. IMF from Kwame $2 billion. IMF from Kwame $2 billion came in two different.
And I know World Bank gave us 800.
430 million. The first amount our country director board in no. EU for my 85 million euros. Madam the goods and services. What to report. EU for my 85 million euros. Now what this kind of goods and services? COVID time now you say ma obi en kwaduma tenafie people should working from home no na ya microphone sika say wo mon koye when say commissioning of House of Chiefs so dem wo be time now you say mo bi empie nko ba bia na manfo tenafie say be no an ya launch of House of Chiefs sabe na etuas ka microphone on going for retreats. Check the report. COVID is nya ye de bia kra ambulance or under Ministry of Health. Say beba ke bashimene see ambulance me do kuma. Toyota is ambulance. Okay, so these are people that and some of moka and the omo ye enhia. Me say, Bawumia ka kire ye say, what your man mu a stop person what economy as pa. The only thing to understand economy with is your pocket. Was say nothing, was say no amount of economic gymnastics can ever change that. That was his words. So the economy is nothing by your pocket. Obotone wasn't to botone is gabi. To me is gabi as a man.
So many more.
And no my to botone is gabi.
Me be on majije.
What I say? And yeah.
Me too much on majije.
What I say? So if the basic understanding of economy is our pocket. Be a phone lines nebus and crofo and no to bottom to see 50 cities here them. Be so never do my flock be actually here. And I'm on crofo with cameras. We share if I say to botany years, 50 cities are mine. Take just do that simple survey on this La Paz Street. Yes, never any people between us had be a few of them. People are struggling.
Oh, my anymore.
So what I say, but what's moving there? What and no difference? No, you are still in power, you are still in charge of things. And then, and not made in you know. Which I'm going to probably be far a year. Also, I had wired digitization. I was I never can be before me a power yet. Rebranding and renaming. My capital name back on. Obana within the cat Jeffrey for sure. And Musa said, me about you say, I will go enemy. My man flow Kachuku. Now, not the from but you wouldn't back on now. What I say? I want now on one Zanko Babiao. But sure, when you did okay, mamma di from not the fratos.
Miran and I'm watching from a year Fila FM CEO Tamale. Was it Nada's absence at the program gave practical meaning to allowing DMB to be his own man. Good morning to you all. Good morning, my Lord. Become my Lord, Daja.
All right. So, a brag on the man Muhammad buying Wakunyaso. 2016 and Madam Hanatete said but not foreign affairs minister a launch electronic process of applying for passport but yen ediane different e-services it only here passport we here so bako physical bi sit by your computer at your home I go online and apply for a passport Hanatete na yes man we see then they can say a achievement a trono dosun katache a trono dosun and so ye create government online services e-service platform projects and also no ya de aya ya manita for aya National Information Technology Agency for na yema in charge of that policy so one more handle say e-services and say e-government services no it most institutions are na one more here online services for instance DVLA were on it aya passport office they were on it Accra Metropolitan Assembly were on it now with me online marriage registration now FDA for application for food products by importers now was e-services also Ghana Tourism Authority online application for registration of accommodation and catering establishment on that e-service platform enti aya niam bebre na yan kan yada ana abaye but nobody really jamutimi ye na samo chenchengi din baby na jonkoma we nepo se de bani na enye nepo ni ya fra no na ho da ye institution ye na create ya na wo mobile no change din be nepo so you are just rebranding and just renaming things and so no
o kasa ya wo boss ambulance Toyota his no
my from even the
ambulance service PR send a message
was it aba
ambulance na aba
da ben
and is here nti
da ben Toyota his ambulance da ben
yeah war Dubai na no be ho kura ba asem
da nye Dubai asem say da ben
Jerry who we are friend no
simple on clarify because COVID audit report na say I am quoting from the COVID audit report so see about da ben
if repair on my so or person clarify na
da ben on sama yen nko how many of them came
la ya no wie no
ye katache so the icon the NDC through John Dramani Mahama at the number bebre na gu abonten na mi wie wo no mamen kan sen asem ba kom kan ya behia se no so be clear kese ba kon ye se wo mo kan se oso oba no they met an empty coffers so ka so kan sa on the economy no say wo mba na sika bi eni ho na ya wesi sika ni nyina na ye kro me de ho na ewie wo hye ba bia sin hu wo mo kan kra
so mbe to empty coffers no
hwe so on so mo so mo si agenda one me ba un ba bi kom go is ka free first $100 million mo disati un ba bi kom go is ka free
touch it
ko yi free Ghana Infrastructure Development Fund Muhammad na seti so se economy na e broke na hwe ni mu a okay se na economy ni e broke na hwe ni mu a e ba na sen na wutimi nya sika free for tour John Dramani Muhammad na create to ho ma Ghana okunya sika free mu e de ko ye wo project na wo so ko ye if the economy was really empty. Number 2, COVID buy no mo so mo pay sika free a stabilization fund. And no say fund no na ni Ghana nipa o create say fund no to was John Dramani Mahama at $250 million tom
stabilization fund.
Okay, and no so bato so utiminya musika eyi bi during the COVID time so o man ho achinti his can to parliament ko change law no krampo e increase figure no cost so be betu withdraw more because of the capital so ono ye mra no criticize for to on the capital so but we see cap na I think it was about $100 million or so now we say so it no open more so more no ko samra no parliament etimi ko yi more na scan ni work we see dem konya say scan bi eko yi bedi ye during COVID time kataje
yey
and this aban efia konya so 2016 now your budget deficit was around 6.6% tini
Ethiopia
and your budget deficit is around 15%.
No ya ife kurasa na se say
sa wo hwe usika wunya na wo hwe wo ne ma sa wo de ye wo tifiri mu a de beto so no ane your deficit
Why your budget here is can answer?
Music answer. Osha sika wo ebia we income na se be revenue eba. Osha no na wo free enema eso bon kamu na se be enema eso ye mu a. The ebegusu excess no. Near time near around 6.6%. Now they are around 15%. You have doubled the figure and more. Again, and this about fair kunya so as at 2016. Cocoa. Your production level capacity near 960,000 tons.
Almost a million.
Almost a million. And now I know Kazakatachi, you're around 400,000. It's your bum more than wow, more number and Mahama. Chini, it's about a buy more than wow, moot me from to Mahama. Because the figures are clear. Now, last point, Namin Kasabium. What's what I how many jobs?
2 million plus.
Oh, no, about figure into my mommy, about 2.1 million, right? Talk at 2.1.
That is why I said 2 million plus. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, no, he said 2 million. He said 2.1. Was so much created 2.1 million jobs. Now, maybe break you on wham. This is the finance minister in parliament, but I'll present a budget. And last one, you presented 2024, the year of the call, or call around November or December, how maybe 2023. Was say 2.3 million jobs created in private and public sectors. 2.3. Bawumia said we created 2.1. Where is the 200,000?
The margin of error on the set and said that you be brace.
Ah, a nipa yedma was some yekan. When your numbers. A nipa yedma, some of our tea, it is a producer at 20. I say anybody 200,000 ira. And I'm now. Okay, fancy way. Now, this is the employment minister. Employment minister, because if you know, Ignatius Bafo, right? Sending good. Was say this is a broad call parliament for vetting, and the Abusan say a demand do sign and I no done no at me create. As the government creates 3 million jobs since 2017. Well, this was in 2020. Sorry, 2021. Broad call parliament for vetting for as employment minister. A BMO assembly. Or someone created 3 million jobs. But your vice president today in 2024 is telling you someone created 2.1. So 2.1 and 3 million. Why? As of 2021, we employment minister someone created 3 million. In 2024, what someone created 2.1? Who is one day the same employment minister. The same employment minister.
1 million.
Was say government has created 5.3 jobs. Employment and Labor Relations Minister, dated September 16th, 2022, reported by Joy Online.
5.3 million.
5.3 million jobs. Omodam. Omodam. And you are a padian you must say. September 2022 was more creative 5.3. The same person in before Parliament during his vetting, someone created 3 million. Finance minister to Parliament in 2023 or presenting the last budget, as created 2.3. Vice President, as he created 2.1 in 2024. Vice President na kasama for nso e hona medine wo wie. Gideon Boako. Ono sini. Gideon Boako say Dr. Bawumia's 2.3 million jobs. Tio. Dr. Bawumia's 2.3 million jobs claim is easily verifiable. That is not boss na kasama created 2.3 million.
And then na ati about 2.1.
It was no ka 2.3 no na no. And the kasama for ebe defend no. When there was 2.1. Employment minister as 3 million. And that time was it 5.3. Na kataje so what created man pa ye rekwakotin say a friend trusting no friend top management no busa how many jobs have I created from all my institutions? Don't you think they can tell him?
There should be a round figure,
because all those people are on their payroll or on his payroll with Chomaka, so verifying them will not be difficult. So Eban is saying minia Eban is saying and Abanya was what creating you na nyuma na wa create no kataje aya dene say you be adu figure bi atoso and na 2 and na atena 3 ade chen 5 ade chen 6
na ya TWUM-BARIMA
Dr. Bawumia
no
Dr. Bawumia enyo bi a betuni ho ato no so e wo no kredie mu
Dr. Bawumia enyo bi a betuni ho ato no so
ensisi so ni nsam oka enye no kore
Simons Kewura Deputy Director of Communications the National Ambulance Service. Sima Kwaba.
So
What is that pay?
Nyamena don. Ho ye pan.
Enkomo aye die wo se adi asem a.
Enkomo be no.
Ambulance no a eye COVID time ye kraye no. Wo se ababedu.
Me no ka say me chiemo ma hwefofo ni motiefo nyina.
Ye tiefo je so.
Ambulances don't say two types of ambulances. Man, we Mercedes Benz and Toyota Hills. Which of them?
Toyota Hills.
Ah, okay. Toyota Hills. Also, we are a big group now. Currently, I mean, because we are parking 11 our head office. War Tama station, just direct opposite Kwame Mausoleum or Accent Hono. You 11 I pack your and the remaining ones no, and also a bedroom by Friday or Saturday, and also maybe bedroom on my way.
So far, no, a year out of 26 ambulances, no.
11
at the Kamba.
A month, about 1 or almost 2 months now.
Anna Diakano remaining a year 15 in the
And no, by now it's supposed to be at the port because you know it takes 1 month. Some away no buy no, they have to ship the remaining one or I 15. So now, may sure says other Friday or by the close of this month, let me just put on the safer side. I better do because it's on the high sea.
Menoka said, nah, a year lawyer TWUM-BARIMA, your need common was here ambulance, no, more crying and Maya. I know, sir, with deputy, and I let a year, Jerry said, but that is how come I know a Casayano.
Okay. It's lawyer, the poacher about it is open cry, which me far your office will I can conduct you to no baby ambulance and it's lawyer.
Okay, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. For purposes of records, I quoted that statement from the COVID audit report by the Auditor General. Paragraph 121.
When was this audit report now?
I think it was in 2021 or 2021 of them.
So was he about Bidu? Let me about Bidu.
I want you to understand that I wasn't just saying it for just saying purposes. Now my main kind of was we noted that the ministry which is Ministry of Health, TNO, entered a contract signed December 15th, 2021. 15th December 2021 for the supply of 26 Toyota Hills Deluxe ambulances valued at $4,049,460.12, out of which $607,419.02 has been paid or was paid. And as at around 2022, and the ambulance was supposed to be delivered by 15th January 2022. The ambulances were supposed to be delivered by 15th January 2022. But however, the ambulances remained undelivered as of 28th November 2022. Okay. So this statement that I made was emphatic and was coming from the COVID audit report, paragraph 121. All right. And the thing now say at the end of about 2022, no. Now they have received 11.
We will send the video, Jerry,
and that the next 15 or more, or less, is supposed to come was latest by the end of the month. None is already. Yes, so much media actually. Amanaba because OSHA recommendations now. Auditor General Mayanwa or Casa Muni actually no say ambulances no a bed delivered.
Lawyer, that's no brother.
It's
always awesome to have you here. Lawyer TWUM-BARIMA intelligent. I said, I'm kind.
I'm say, "Bo, man, kasa jitu musa wona
aka na mo na me de me.
Bekwe na mo wona ati akire.
Wo de akire. Wo de o mere nyina akasa. Na o mere nyina akasa.
Wona ati akire. Eno adoma ko ba fiti a wo kasa na o kan anu abo. O kan anu abo. Ayo nsami de na me kan abo. Na the next minute we no fia.
Elimination by rough tactics.